Hey YouTube, this is World 8888 and today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Now I'm not going to do a tutorial, a haul, any of that. I'm actually going to discuss a personal issue I've been dealing with and also what I'm going to do about it. Now you may ask, what's the personal issue? Traction alopecia. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But I don't know if you noticed any of my videos or my pictures. My edges are not really edges. I'll come a little closer. They're not really there. You know, as you can see, they're a little thin than like the rest of my hair, and you can even see some balding in like some of the spots. Now, my right side, this side right here, is actually worse than my left side. But I don't know. I've been getting to see that my left side is thinning out a little bit. And traction alopecia, for those who don't know, is basically, how can I say this? It's basically when you put trauma to your follicles and stress to your hair follicles, and you know, over time, if you continue to do that, the hair will come out, and then you have permanent hair loss and thinning hair. Now, when I say stress, I don't mean emotional stress. It doesn't come from emotional stress. I mean, even though if you are emotionally stressed to a severe point, you can suffer from hair loss. But with this case, it's physical. And, you know, it's really common, especially in the African American community, or I should just say in the African community. Because, you know, we're the ones who wear the hair extensions, who wear the weaves, who do the perms, and all that. And in my case, I suffer from it, because of the perms, because, when you leave it in too long, there were some cases where the hairstylist left it on too long, and I got a really bad scab right there. And, yeah, it was from that, and at one point I was doing extension braids. The person who was doing it would either do it too tight. And it came to a point where I just taught myself how to do it, and then I started to do it. But then I would leave it in too long, like 3 months at a time, and that's like the max you should leave it in. But I was doing that all the time. Whoa. Then I wouldn't blame my condition from weaves, because I only did it one time. I only had a weave in for my prom. But also, I don't see a lot of people saying it, or I haven't read that, another reason for it is scarves. I used to wear a cotton scarf real tight, when I go to bed at night, or if I had to wear, or I was trying to protect my hair or whatever. I wear a cotton scarf every night, and I'll do it real tight, real tight, almost to the point where, I had a headache and my blood circulation was cut off. It wouldn't be that tight, but it would be tight. And that was every night on a consistent routine for 365 days a year. For how many years? I don't even remember. I know I've been dealing with this issue for I would say middle school. I think it started in middle school. Yeah, because I know in high school, probably the ending of middle school, the beginning of high school. Yeah. So, boy, what's that long? Wow. Yeah, but, I wasn't really doing anything for it before. So, as far as treating it, or finding help, or anything like that, because it didn't really bother me at the time, but now it's beginning to bother me, and I want to nip it in the bud now. As you can see, it's not that bad. If you were to look up traction alopecia and see the amount of pictures, and especially the really bad pictures, you see people are bald from hair back, or have big chunks right here missing and all that. Thank God mine is not that bad. But I did know, I do know somebody who, when I was in middle school, her whole hair side right here was gone. Like she had probably like 3 strands left on like each side. So that's like 6, 9 altogether. And the cause of hers was because she was like a weaveologist. Every month, every 2 months, she had a new weave, a new texture, new color. Every month. I remember it was really often because she did not play with her hair. I mean, her hair always looked good, the hair she was taking care of, but when she took it out and wore her hair out, which she never did, but, you know, we were this close up, you know, she would show me what's going on under there. It was horrific. I mean, I'm not being funny or anything. She wasn't wearing weaves. She was wearing micro braids. And I know you guys know about micro braids. Like, even now, I don't do extensions, period. Not weaves, not extension braids. But if I do like twists or braids in my hair, mini twists is the closest I've ever been to, but I'm not able to do that anymore. First off, I don't have the time to take it out. I don't have time to do it. So I'm just staying away from it altogether. But like I said, like, you know about the micro braids. If she wasn't doing weaves, she was doing that. And like she got it done by like the best people, but the people who do it the tightest, in my opinion. And yeah, all that. And on top of that, she permed her hair as well. So she did the whole thing, you know. And I guess she didn't really pay attention to it while it was going on or what, but when it just finally came, you know, when her stylist, I guess, said, you know, you need to do something about your hair, you know, your edges, that's when she started to listen and realized that she had no edges anywhere. The only edges she had was back here. You know, so I witnessed her go through it, and I actually saw her go to the dermatologist, and her dermatologist did some type of implant or transplant. It's something she basically inserted hair follicles in her hair. It wasn't anybody else's. I think I'm saying it wrong, but if you know what I'm talking about, you can like leave a comment of what it's actually named. But she would inject something in her scalp like every so often. Like she'll come back, you know, like a month or 2 later, and I guess see the progression, if there's any progression, and do it again. Now, my friend, being really impatient, she was like, oh my god, my hair's not growing, there's no help lately. But I would imagine that if it's grown all the way, you know, that her problem is finally solved. So you're probably wondering what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go to the dermatologist. Now, have I tried to deal with this problem before? Yes, I have. Like, it wasn't until, like, I really started my hair journey. Like, I've been natural, as I said before, since, like, 2006. But it wasn't until 2011 I started to take better care of it, so it will grow longer and healthier. So it wasn't until then where, you know, I noticed it already, but I want to take action into, you know, nipping it in the bud, because, you know, now I'm feeling more self-conscious about it. When I wear my hair back, I notice it more, like I said. And it bothers me, you know. So, last summer, I actually purchased some Jamaican black castor oil. This is by Tropic Isle Living. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But, and this is in lavender, by the way. And because I've seen reviews, I've seen pictures, you know, people saying they use the black castor oil and, you know, their hair's growing back and everything like that. And you have to do it. I didn't really get, from what the people I saw and the reviews I've read, no one really gave a direct way of how to do it. So, you know, every night, or I would try every night to, like, apply it to my scalp, like, rub it in. But I don't think I was rubbing it in long enough. And, on top of that, I wasn't doing it every night. Now I see people say you have to do it every night for, like, 2 minutes at least, or 5 minutes. And, like, if you do this for, like, 5-6 months, you're going to see results. You know, I didn't know that before, and I don't feel like doing it now. I know if I want to solve a problem that bad, I should be willing to do anything. You're probably saying that. But, you know, I'm probably going to do that as well as going to the dermatologist. But after watching Long Hair Don't Care LLC's video, she actually discussed this problem as well. She's not suffering from it. As you can see, her hair is full and healthy and beautiful. But she spoke about how it's really common among our community, and you know, even celebrities like Naomi Campbell suffers from it because, you know, the weaves and all that. And she said, I remember her saying, you know, if you're going through this condition, you should really seek professional help. You know, so that's the advice I'm going to take from her. So that kind of gave me a nudge, like maybe you shouldn't do what your friend's doing. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today, going to the dermatologist. Now, I can't bring the camera in the dermatologist's office because, you know, I didn't go through the proper protocols, you know, to have the permission to. So I'll just, after it's all over and done with, I'll come back and tell you what's going on, what's going to happen, the good news, the bad news, all that. Alright? So, I'll see you later.
Okay, guys, so I'm back, and this is actually not the night of my visit to a dermatologist. This is 4 days later. I know, I was extremely tired when I came home, and I didn't feel like taping, and then the day after that, I was extremely busy, and the day after that, I was extremely busy, so, yeah, that's why I'm doing it 4 days later. So, anyway, I went to a dermatologist. She's very nice. Her name, actually, for those who want to know, is Karen Mackler, and she's located right here in Nourishing, New York. And yeah, I went to her. You know, it didn't take long for her to see me, and she diagnosed that I do have traction alopecia. And again, it's from, you know, what I predicted, the hair, the manipulation of how I was doing my hair, you know, the braids, all that. So she subscribed this topical solution that I got from Target. Oh, she's prescribed for me. It's called fluosin. Here, you can see. You can read it. Fluosinide topical solution. And basically, I just apply it to my scalp. It's a liquid, and I apply it to my scalp and rub it in. She didn't say I have to rub it in long. She just said, you know, just rub it in right before bedtime. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. You know, like I said, I haven't kept up with the castor oil, so I'm trying to keep up with this. And she gave me a test. She said to put it on one side of my head, and in the next 6 to 8 weeks to come back and see how that's progressing. So I chose my right side, and I've been doing that. So, you know, in the next 6 weeks, because that's when my next appointment is, I'm gonna go back and, like, you know, if it's better, then I'm gonna do it next time. If not, then I guess we're gonna find something else, you know, another solution. So there you have it. Also, I got little goodies. She had a whole bunch of samples in this little basket at the door, and I'll just do a quick haul on that. First, I got Dove Sensitive Nourishing Body Wash, Unscented Proven Best Care Nutriment Moisture. And it's in this little tiny container. This is like 3 uses. Not even. I have some Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, and this is good for all skin types. Non-comedogenic. Yes, I see it. I'm already using this anyway, so I'll just add it to my collection. I have some Eucerin Skin Calming Daily Moisturizing Cream. I can use this on my hands, but I get really bad eczema during the winter. I don't know if any of you guys heard of this yet. It's called CeraVe Therapeutic Hand Cream. It helps repair, restore, and protect skin from harmful irritants. So this is pretty cool. I always said I wanted to try it, so I think I got it. Also, I got Uricin Professional Repair Extremely Dry Skin Lotion. Glycerol Enhanced Formula, concentrated formula with clinically proven moisturizer. It's fragrance free. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So that's the next thing I'll be doing. I'll be doing a week to week check on my edges, well, on my edge, my right edge, hair edge, whatever. And I'll be posting videos. Let's say Wednesday was the first day, it was the first night, so I'm gonna try and post a video every Sunday just to see how it's, growing. So yeah, that's what's happening, and I'm praying that this all works and helps. And if any of you have experiences, found treatments, didn't get treated, or just want to have any questions about traction alopecia, then leave the comments below. All right, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.